Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you guys are all doing pretty fantastic. Today we're going to cover Space Griffin for the PlayStation 1. Now, this game is also on the Sega Dreamcast as well, so if you own the Dreamcast version of this game, you get a chance to try it as well. So, okay, this is a first-person RPG. You level up your weapons, you get, power-ups along the way, you pick up items to repair your guns, such as your your default weapon, which is the blaster there, the phaser. It has infinite ammo, it's just as is kind of thing. You got your shield as well, which you can actually deflect bullets and everything, and it's quite essential for some strategy when you're playing against big, faster, stronger enemies. Because the level progression in this game gets higher and higher, as well as it is a pretty damn challenging game after a while. So, I completed this game the other night, and I'll have to definitely say the storyline is on par. I think it's a good game, and it was worth my money. And I got it from, pre-owned means of getting it. But again, the box art in this game is pretty great. I mean, the Dreamcast one's probably going to be cool as well, but the long box, you can see right here, it has like this Robotech style-esque character on it, kind of looks like a Xeon from Gundam. But the funny thing is I mentioned that because the reason I mentioned Robotech is because your mech here in the game actually, turns into different forms. It has the combats, it has, the speedy version of it, I forgot how it's called. I'll mention it in the game and note it. And there's also the assault version, which, it's the middle version. It's a little quicker, you can get some quick shots in, and you can use a shield. And again, let's look inside the box now. The box art itself is just great. Now I'm going to take this out and instead of show you this in the back here. There's a lot of effort behind this game's box art alone. It's, as you can see right here, this is a disc, so if you find it in the wild somewhere, if you're one of those disc collectors only that doesn't really care if you get the box art, that's what it looks like. But again, big box. I don't understand why most DVD companies doesn't make boxes this big. Look at that. It's a lot of plastic, yeah, but that's just a great presentation. I wish they still had games published like this. Which, by the way, Atlas was behind the publishing of this game locally for the States, developed by Panther Inc., or Software Inc. But, as you can see right here, you get the really cool box art inside. It looks exactly like, the front here a little bit, but there's no robot in the front there. But again, you can see if you look at this really carefully, it's pretty much a scene. The disc's in the way, but I'll show you here real quick. Get a battle scene going there, which you don't really see too much of the outside in this game. It's all corridor style, maze-like combat, which I like that in some shooters, the older ones, because it has multiple platforms you can go up and down and staircases and all that, but it's just awesome to have those type of corridor situations where you don't know what's right behind you directly, or right in front of you, so you have to be careful and approach, versus just having this big old gauntlet of things all coming at you at once. Don't get me wrong, I like Borderlands, I like games of that style, but I also love corridor shooters. So you have the situation, you gotta be careful, wait for enemies to pop out from around the corner and kick your ass. That's a cool thing about corridor shooters. Gauntlet style shooters aren't too bad either, but I like corridor shooters better. And this game delivers that. So, alright, I've talked enough. Let's get into the gameplay and let's see what this bad boy is all about. I'll provide some commentary as well. Alright, let's jump into the gameplay here. Now, we're going to be I'm going to discuss the title screen, which you'll see you'll see the excitement going to be ensuing here. But yeah, Panther Software put a lot of effort, not extravagant effort, behind putting the voice acting in this game. So a lot of things I seen got cut back. Were they humongous sacrifices for this game? Not necessarily, no. There's still a lot of content on this disc, which is actually quite nice. And so we're just going to be looking at the title screen here, just, you know, soaking it up a little bit so you guys get a generalization of what you're going to be in for. The project that this game is based off of is the Hamlet, which was actually the original name of the game, but they decided to change it to Space Griffin because I think it was sounded more cooler, I think, at the time. But as you can see right here, you know, got your typical computer stuff going on here. But then, of course, after you're done with that, as you can see right here, you'll be greeted with this. A very plain and a very generic kind of introduction to the game as this right here, the title screen. But it's not a bad title screen. I mean, I kind of like the color of shade of blue and the purple. I mean, it kind of blends in nicely, you know, so camouflage it up a little bit. Not the best color choice, I guess, but I guess the white...
We've arrived at Hamlet. Can everyone hear me? Our mission is to check this place out. We've got to find out what's causing the irregularities at Hamlet and find out what's happened to the investigators previously sent from our home office. As always, do not contact headquarters or leave your station aside from emergencies. Any questions?
What's happened to the people here?
We don't know any details. The last communications we had were 2 weeks ago, and after that, nothing. Another part of our mission is to find out why.
It looks like the guard system is still operational.
Yes, most of the other systems are down. Also, the life support systems in all areas are working at minimum.
We might find out more if we can get into the data bank.
That's
the voice
right.
acting on here is kind of
remember,
decent. Most
nothing
of the voice
is
actors do a
normal
good
here.
job. They flow nice.
Be careful. Whatever
Just some of them kind of
you do.
starchy. I mean, my voice is kind of starchy, but
Well, in that
these guys
case,
have
I've
the
got
cake.
nothing to worry about, since I've got...
Your lunar tears again? Give me a break, Smiley.
Come on, it's really cool. Hey, since my girl gave it to me, I've been lucky as heck. Oh, or is it that you're just jealous, Maria?
Ha! You're one confused kid.
Hey, cut it out now. Let me introduce our new friend.
Cruise. Ew.
Looks like this shuttle belongs to some AMC affiliate. No one's inside.
As you see right here with these, I'm pretty much able to switch between the combat, assault, and cruise. And I'm holding down the triangle and up and down to switch between the combat and assault. And as you can see right here, I'm going to switch the guns here in a moment. Wow, my dumbass actually used the wrong gun. Herp a derp. There we go. Killed that enemy pretty good though. But anyway, yeah, I mean the controls are decent for what they are. As you can tell, there's a lot of cutbacks in this game
the
in order
sensor
to fit all
camera
this in.
won't send me a clear visual. Boss, can you send me the maps for Hamlet?
All right. Hold on. I'll send it.
And you can see here, as I mentioned
This is
before,
the
very
complete map
mazy.
set for Hamlet. You might not be able to pick out details with this.
Which means we've got to get the information out of a terminal or something.
Right. You should be able to find the location of a terminal or elevator as you wander around. But remember, don't get careless.
Got it. I'll keep on my toes.
Gotta find some general combat here. Give you a little bit of example of the combat. I'm not going to show you way too much on this game playthrough, but
some numbers are printed on it. 21832, 49887, 53260. What could they be for?
I'll show you the shield action here. See, it'll help defend against attacks, it's showing here. Of course, I gotta be a little bit better at this, but so here, moving it like so. So if you play this in an actual FPS shooter of current gen, you start going back to this game, you just totally forget the damn controls. But anyway, yeah, I mean, every once in a while you get that light little lag jump here and there, but again, for what it is, it's actually a pretty fun game. You can only use a D-pad only on this, with the other controls, such as, circle, square, etc., they help you navigate. Because there's no analog sticks for when this game came out, so you guys get the picture.
Trouble, boss. The guard system's following our every movement. What should we do?
The guard system must have determined that we're intruders. Until Killer takes care of the security system, it may attack us. You're permitted to protect yourselves from the guard system, but take care not to damage the Hamlet facilities.
Roger.
Kid, have you gotten a feel for your VF? Now, get down to business and check out this level. I'm going to check the shuttle's black box. I'm counting on you.
No problem. Again, as you can see right here, it's kind of like a Metroid in a sense, too. Tiny bit like that. It's ahead of its time, too, when it first came out.
Elevator 1 goes directly to level 9. It's used to carry the raw materials from the mines. I don't need to use it now.
Herp-a-derp. Gosh, I keep forgetting the damn controls. I don't know what it is. There we go. There's the X. But yeah, that's gameplay generally for the game. I mean, it's pretty good. It gets more in depth. The storyline opens up more and more and more. And you undercover things, and it just overwhelmingly becomes a good game. It says the survival horror elements to it as well. I mean, again, it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. And as always, I'll be putting up more videos soon. Take care.